again. Like, seriously? All right, so here's the deal. We just did this show, and it didn't work. So part of it did. So if you're out there and like, Paul, I didn't hear anything, don't worry. We're going to do it again, and it'll be different and even better because I won't remember what we did because we were drinking when we did the show, and that makes it fun. But this is Season 6, Episode 34. It is the holiday edition. Now, what I said last time was, this is the last one of the year.
It's not.
It's not. So we already fixed that. It's not the last one. You got another one. But this is the holiday one. We're getting ready for a lot of stuff to happen. And you need a holiday cocktail. We happen to have the best holiday cocktail ever. Well, at least that we've had recently. And it's going to happen right in here. Yeah, it's true. We're going to teach you how to make the Snowball quarantine cocktail. Of course, in the Blue Monkey Quarantina. Folks, come on in. There's no Blue Christmas here. This is a holiday. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Let's see if this fa la 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 works. Come on in, folks. We got the Blue Monkey Quarantina. We got a dog. We got... All right. Step one. You put yourself on camera again.
I did not.
Well, it's the bottom one. There I am. Wait. Microphone. Boom, boom. Ha! Yes! We're cooking. Now, last time when this happened, Shelby said, just be pretty and do your little thing. And I did. Well, I don't know if I was pretty, but I did my thing. And it wasn't working. So now we got to see if we can hear it because we couldn't hear it last time. This is a precursor to what we're making, by the way. Oh my God, it's so delicious. I can't wait to make another one. Are we working? Are we cooking? There it is.
Yep.
Is there sound?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Good?
Okay.
Folks, welcome back. If you watched the first one, well, you didn't. Literally, you would have watched. Guess what you get to do this time? You get to watch and listen. And it's a lot better when there's sound to it. I mean, to be...
Depends.
I was going to say, I mean, to be very honest and fair, I mean, it kind of sucks. Whether you can hear it or not. But hearing it probably makes it a little more, I don't know, comical? I don't know. All right, so here we are. We're back. It's Season 6, Episode 34. We are bringing you the holiday cocktail. Dare I say, the holiday cocktail of all holiday cocktails. Am I overselling it?
No, I'm working.
Production, they're working. But we should be up, we should be live. Here's what I can give you a little backstory. So, we're getting ready for the holiday edition. It's a lot of to-do in the house.
That's what happened.
What happened?
The cat wasn't here.
We didn't have the cat. So anyway.
The co-producer was on here.
I knew we had a busy Sunday because it's the holidays. Every day's busy, right? We're doing stuff. We actually just got back from the UC and UC1, in case you're wondering. And it was also ugly sweater and hat night. Made my own. So I'm like, all right, let's try to have something, a fun, festive cocktail, but maybe a little easier for Paul to be able to make and be ready to do. So my idea, the poinsettia. Great cocktail. Never done it on a show. We've done it on side shows and all that. In case you're wondering what it is, it's a Christmas mimosa. It's cranberry, a little bit of orange juice. Some people even throw a little Grand Marnier in there. And then on champagne. And Shelby, she said no. She's like, no, I'm not going to have that. I'm not drinking that. You can do better.
You can do better.
I want something festive. I want a festive holiday cocktail. So, I thought I was going to get away with 2 minutes of research, and no, I didn't.
That was just rehashing the same old information.
We have made it a few times, but never. We've never done it. It's never made its own show.
I disagree with
It's
that.
been parts of shows.
I disagree with
It's out. Poinsettia out. So I start doing my research, and I find a very interesting story. And what it was all of these cocktails, holiday cocktails from various countries. And I thought, this could be something. So I start looking. First one that pops up, Sweden, which is, well, now you know because we've done the show once. But she'd forgotten this one, but that's glog. And we've made glog. Actually, it was for Ken Peterson.
Oh,
Remember, he wanted glog on one of the first elephants.
yeah.
So we've made glog. Tastes like it sounds. No, it's like a mulled wine, kind of one of these things. So anyway, we've done that. Then there is punch or punchi, and that's Finland. It's also kind of a winey thing. There's Ehrenpunsch. Guess where that one's from? Germany. Ehrenpunsch, which is delicious, I'm sure. So no on that. The Conquijo.
I swear you've done that one.
She swears I've made it. That's from Puerto Rico. Lovely rum, kind of a eggnoggy type drink with rum. Delicious. So that was out. Cola de Mono, which is from Chile.
That sounds fun.
Sounds fun. I'm trying to remember what that one was. There's something in it that I didn't have right to ready. And I think I actually may have made that one. And then Jolabaland. Are we going to do it? Jolabaland? Jolabaland. Jolabaland. Dun, 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 dun. Jolabaland. Dun, dun, dun. Iceland.
I want to do that one.
Shelby wants that one. We didn't do that one because there was something in it that I did not have. Yes, I know I didn't have this either. And I'm not going to have any of it left soon if we keep redoing this show. But it was something that I didn't have that I didn't want to have. This
Why
is
was
something
it like having another
I don't know. I don't even know what it was. It sounded strong. It just didn't, so Jalabalan was out. No Jalabalan. So, enter England. Enter England, 1930, 1940. That is when most people believe the Snowball cocktail of tonight was invented. No one knows who, but everybody agrees it was about that time frame, and it was in England somewhere. But here's the funny part. It didn't really catch on. It wasn't a drink that was a holiday go-to until the 70s. In the 70s, this thing took off. It became very popular. Many people believe it became popular because it was as you will find, the Snowball is kind of not only a kind of a quick, easy cocktail to make, it's very inexpensive as well. So now, as much as it's an English drink, it's Dutch as well. Because the star of the show is Advocaat. Advocaat is a Dutch liqueur. Now, this stuff, it's pretty freaking delicious. And the fun thing about Advocaat, unlike a lot of things that we have and we've used, like, for example, chartreuse. Chartreuse, you can't make your own chartreuse. I mean, this is like guarded, like since 1600 by, the monks, the monastery. And, if you break wind, that's not it. If you get wind of, it does taste a little like breaking wind. But if you get wind of some of the recipe, I mean, they sent out like, these, ninja monks, monk assassins, and they'll take you out. Again, probably a great movie. The Chartreuse. Secret of Chartreuse. Anyway, but this you can make. You can make this. I'll tell you how you make it. Go, Alan. This one's for you. Eggs. Like a dozen. No egg white though, so he should like this. It's all egg yolk. So about 12 egg yolks, about a cup of sugar, some cinnamon, some vanilla, and then you're just gonna stir that up.
Ice cream batter.
Ice cream batter, like a custard type ice cream batter. And you're going to stir it for quite a while, get the sugar to dissolve till it gets like that light yellow color, very stringy, silky. Thank you. That's a better word. And then, and I forgot this part. And some people, then you're going to add brandy to it. That is the alcohol base, the spirit base. Spirit, since it's the holiday season, I'll use spirit. And then a lot of people will also say in their recipes they'll add a little bit of vodka too. Mostly all brandy, but you add like maybe a half a cup of vodka, really to thin it down. And because it's you're gonna see she's a thickin'.
I think you should do the inverted.
I'm gonna do it. Done. I'll do inverted. Thank you. So anyway, and then you actually before you add the liquor, I also forgot you have to cook this. You don't just this isn't like just raw eggs. You cook this. You got to get it up temperature. I think it's like 130, and then you hold it at that temperature like in a double boiler, and you're stirring it. If not, you'd have brandy egg yolk. Yeah, what is it?
Souffle.
Yeah, you'd have a souffle, or you'd have like egg drop soup, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, and a lot of people will make this their own Advocaat and then have it for the holidays. Now, this is a fun drink because we normally never make the drink ahead of time. Oddly enough, I've now made this drink about 3 times ahead of time because last night we had somebody visit us to deliver cookies. Thanks, Christina. And I offered, I said, hey, would you like cocktails? She said, of course. And I said, here are your choices. She loves a dirty martini as much as we do. I said, I'll make you a dirty martini. Or, one time only, never done this, I will make you the cocktail we're going to have tomorrow night on the show. Immediately. Cocktail. On the show. I want it. So we did it.
She didn't even know what it was.
Didn't even know what it was. And actually, when I told her what was in it, she still didn't know what it was because nobody probably has ever heard of Advocaat. And so we make it. It's delicious. But I learned some things about making it not only yesterday, but also in the previous show they got screwed up. So tonight, 3rd time's a charm, I'm going to actually now teach you the really, really right way to make this drink. Can we make the damn cocktail? Can anybody hear us?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ice in a glass. Boom. So this is one. So the first time I made it, I made it in a shaker. Don't do that. And the reason you don't want to do that, it is so thick that once you put it on ice, it gets even thicker. And when you go to shake it, you can't get it out of the container. You need a spatula. By the way. Oh, it's good. Oh, all right. So start with ice. Now, how we're going to build it this time, we're going to build it inverted. I'll explain why later. But what it means is I'm going to add this last. So the first thing we're going to add is our lemonade. Now, I got to break this down. This is an English recipe. When an English recipe says you use lemonade, it's not lemonade. Matter of fact, next time you go to England, you can go to a restaurant, pub, wherever, order a glass of lemonade. What they will bring you, what is it, Shelby? Sprite. So lemonade in England is basically just a lemon lime soda. Now it's a little bit more than that, but if you order it like at a restaurant and say I want lemonade, they're just going to bring you a glass of Sprite. By the way, if you want lemonade, do you know how you order that? Because I forgot to share this. You have to tell me you want the cloudy lemonade. Oh. And then you'll know that that's the lemonade. So what you're going to use is, you could use Sprite. We're going with Betty Buzz. And the reason we're going with Betty Buzz is this is closer to an English lemonade, or this is a lemon lime sparkling drink. And this one's fun because this is newer, but it's become very popular and in England. And the reason is that this is produced in the U.S., but it's produced by, I don't think she actually sits and makes these, but Blake Lively, who is wife to
Ryan Reynolds,
who owns Wrexham, who sponsored by Betty Buzz. So there's a tie now to England with this. And anyway, so what we're going to do tonight, it's a little different than what we did just, 10 minutes ago. We're going to put this in first. So here's your lemonade. Going to go about 4 ounces. I guess I could actually measure now, so I'm just kind of curious. Pretty good. Then lime juice. And you're going to go about 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice per. How are we doing, Shelb?
Good.
That was a much better lime. Then you're going to come in with your Advocaat. And you're going to go about 2 ounces. Oh. Is that on camera? I hope that's on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't know.
Last time I had this great, like, magnificent long pour.
It's covered. The glass covers it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can't tell this, but I've spilled. You're going to be able... Hold on. I'm not an animal. I have tissues. Hold on.
I don't know that pours made.
Huh?
I don't know that inverting it made a difference.
No, kind of. The only thing that might save us is it may have not settled all the way. So anyway, again, stay away from the shaker, like pure shaker. But here's what you can do. You can do what I call the Delta Skyline shake. And that's when they make the Bloody Mary for you. And then they just do this.
Yeah.
It's a little better. There's a little white foam. You can't quite see it on top. But that supposedly... It is better. Supposedly, that's where it gets its name, is that little white foam on top. You're going to come in and garnish this. Now, what they're going to tell you to garnish it with, some will say no garnish. What you will see a few places, though, I can't say it. I've already said it once. I have to say it again. It's Rudolph's nose. It's Rudolph's nose. It's a maraschino cherry. And we're not doing it to Rudolph, so we're going to go with a dried.
We also don't carry
lime. We don't allow maraschino cherries. And I don't think it really is a Luxardo cherry drink. It's got enough sweetness and punch. It really is. And folks, there it is. That is, wait, I almost forgot. Yeah, yep. Emergency also, just a little, for the holiday spirit, saving lives, healthy, wealthy, and wise. That won't make you wealthy, but you're wise to protect your health. So emergency, still not sponsoring our show. And, but man, they sure do make a good cocktail. Folks, there it is. There is your quarantine Snowball cocktail. Let me see if this one turned out as well as the other 8 or 9. Oh, yes.
That's good.
That's good. I'm going to come around. Let's do a little cheers here, shall we? What happened to your other one? Did you spill it?
Yep.
Better glass, too. Look at that. Oh, my God. Tell me that is possibly not the best holiday cocktail.
It's better when it's inverted. It's
got a better mix, doesn't it?
It does.
All right. I think I might have cut a little of the lime out, too.
Oh, okay. It feels thinner. It doesn't feel as thick.
Okay.
I like it.
If you're looking for a description, This is, if you took, I'm going to use yours. It's got a key lime pie flavor almost to it. If you took eggnog and key lime, put it into a glass,
That's exactly it.
and said, ho, ho, ho.
I actually think because at key lime pie you use egg yolks, like a traditional.
Yeah.
A baked key lime pie uses egg yolks and sugar. That's the same batter basically, and then lime, key limes. So that is just a liquefied.
I mean, it's
key lime
fantastic.
pie.
Yeah. So it is, I mean, it is unbelievable. I mean, it is so delicious. New holiday cocktail favorite.
Yeah. No, I think actually, it's not even a holiday. This was
Yeah.
a favorite.
This would be actually, I mean, I wouldn't want to. It's got a lot of egg and custard. I don't know if I'm going to sit outside in the sun and drink it.
No.
But man, it's a good little easy drink.
It's a great dessert cocktail.
It's a great dessert cocktail. Now, a couple more things about it. Advocaat. This is the part that I was saving for last. Shelby already knows all this now, but Advocaat, actually, again, I told you this is Dutch. Advocaat is actually the Dutch word for lawyer. So this is actually meant to be a lawyer drink. Actually, the full word is actually Advocatenborrel, Advocatenborrel, which is lawyer's drink. Say that one time. And if you go to the Dutch dictionary, back in 1882, when they talked about Advocaat, the drink, it said it was a good lubricant for the throat, and thus considered especially useful for a lawyer who must speak in public a lot. So there you go. To all the lawyers out there, cheers. I got your cocktail. Oh, God, it's good. A few more things, and then I'll call it the end of the show again. But this is Dutch, so we've got English, but it's Dutch drink. A lot of times people will introduce or ask me or believe that I'm Dutch, and they kind of get it confused with Danish, and so those are different. So I'm a Dane, a Great Dane. So I like to think. So here's our geography. Germany. If you go north, go across some water here. Up here is Denmark. If you went east of Germany, there'd be another little country over here, the Netherlands, and that's Dutch. So I speak Danish. I'm a Dane and speak Danish, and they are Dutch from the Netherlands. They speak Dutch. So a little different. And I thought would be fun is we'll close with a little holiday greeting, and you suggested we'll end on Danish. Folks, I've said these once. I don't know that I can say them again, but I'm going to try. And we're going to start with Dutch, correct?
Correct.
All right. So if you were cheersing for like kind of the Christmas holiday season, you would say Vrolijk Kerstfeest. Vrolijk Kerstfeest. So there you go. Yeah. So to all the Dutch out there, and if I did that wrong, just email me, send me a message. But Vrolijk Kerstfeest. Yeah, that sounded right. And then Danish. Let's go Danish. Would be Glurling Jul.
Yeah, I got that better.
Glurling Jul.
I think you need to lubricate your tongue to get Danish words out.
It's very
it's very guttural.
It is very guttural. It's because it's a GL glur Jul.
It's the back of the mouth.
Glur Jul. So for my Danish cousins and family out there, if I screw that up, put it in the comments below. But I feel like I crushed it. So anyway, to everybody out there, cheers, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. Enjoy. I'm telling you, go get yourself some lawyer drinking stuff. Advocaat, or make your own. But this is your cocktail for the holiday season.
Delicious.
Buy it while it lasts, because you'll go through it quick, because you'll do what I did. But anyway, is that all we got?
It is. Merry Christmas.
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody. Cheers. We'll see you in a week, not next year. Well, we'll see you next year, too, but there it is, your Snowball cocktail. Shelby? There's an empty glass there already. She already had one. All right, we're out. Again,